I'm Dan Salzer with Plymouth State Broadcasting, and I'm joined this afternoon by junior goalie for the men's lacrosse team in Zel Kerkel. Zel, thank you for joining me.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Before we get into the season so far, somewhat of a local guy. You're from Loudon, New Hampshire, just down the road on the other side of the Lakes region. What was it about Plymouth State that really convinced you to come here for your university 3 years ago?
So I think the biggest thing was academics. I really wasn't even thinking about playing lacrosse. I was thinking more of football, but with my body frame, that wasn't an issue, obviously. And I just wanted to stay competitive, so I started playing lacrosse. But what brought me here was just like the people. I took a tour. I fell in love with it. I love the scenery. I'm a local kid, like you said, and this just fit me really nice. I like being close to home.
You've backed up one of the greats in Jason Livrier the last 2 seasons here at Plymouth State. What have you been able to learn from him and now use going forward as a starter this year?
Yeah, I honestly gotta say, Jason, I miss the guy. He's great. He's a great mentor. One thing that I really miss about our relationship is just like he could tell me things, I could tell him things. We were just very supportive, and that was just one of the things that I look at. I have one of my backups right now, Robert Porter. He's a freshman. I kind of look at our relationship like me and Jay's, and we just were very supportive of each other. We want each other to succeed. There's no bad feelings, and I think that's like what I took away from my relationship with Jason. So,
looking at things, Coach Gordon Webb in his 10th season here coaching for Plymouth State. What's it been like having him as your coach? How much has he helped you progress over the last few years?
He's helped me a lot. He kind of sat me down at the end of last season and told me a lot of things I need to work on, and he's kind of straightforward. He's not beating around the bush on what I need to do to be better. He just straight up tells me, and that's one of the things over this off season. This summer, I kind of had to look at all my weaknesses and what he told me I need to work on, and I worked on them, and I think that helped me a lot becoming the starter this year.
Tough start to the season. Again, granted, due to the weather up here, not much time out in the fields until last week. But you guys have won 2 straight here. Your home opener against Western Connecticut on Saturday, 13-9, and then yesterday at LaSalle, 14-9. What's really changed with this team over the last couple of weeks, and really what's impressed you the most as you guys move forward?
I think what's impressed us a lot is our offense. I mean, we've been scoring a lot. If you look at our first few games, our offense was kind of struggling. And I think when we played Curry, I was really defeated after that game because I thought I played very well. I had career-high 19 saves, and it was just very disappointing that we couldn't get the win off of it. And especially these last 2 games, we've put up a lot of goals. We put up, 14 and 13. We put up a lot, and it makes me feel comfortable because now I feel like I don't have to play a perfect game to win. I let up some really bad goals in both games. I wish I could get back, but like it just makes me feel comfortable that knowing that I got a good offense to lean on when I'm not having a great day.
Does that kind of translate to your defense where they sense that you're comfortable, allows them to kind of open up a little bit more in front of you and defend a little bit more aggressively?
Yeah, I think they definitely feel it. I think they know when I'm not doing too hot and when they need to kind of do the safe thing, or likewise, when I'm playing a good game, they can kind of stretch the defense and like kind of play a little more aggressively and try to get the ball taken away.
Well, right now you guys are in the midst of a 7-game road streak. Next coming up would be Clark tomorrow afternoon. What do you guys need to do to get the win not only tomorrow, but how important is this stretch to line you guys up for playoffs later in the season?
So we were going to play, like you said, 7 games. It's a lot of road games, so we just gotta kind of stay positive, get lots of sleep, and Clark's gonna be a really important game. They're a very good team. It's been a great game the last 2 years, and I think we just have to stick to our game plan, play a really good game, and hope for the best.
Well, Zel, thank you for joining us. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.